Welcome, everyone, to episode 60 of 1 Hour, 1 Decision, 1H1D. I am Chris.
And I am Tom.
And we take 60 minutes and play a random game on Xbox Game Pass and decide, do we like whacking things with our tails?
Or would we rather just dig a hole?
Ooh, well done with that one. Well, this episode, we're going to be talking about Super Lucky's Tale.
Tale.
That's right. Thank you for the clarification. This game was created by Playful. I'm not sure if it's Playful Studios or Playful Corp, because on the Game Pass title, or who said on the Game Pass, it said Playful Corp, not Studios. This game came out back in November of 2017, and as usual, I played this on the PC. It was a whopping 10.3 gigabytes. Tom, what about you?
10.5 gigabytes on the Xbox One.
Come on, Playful. What is this?
What are you doing with those 200 megs? Where did you put them?
Where did you put them? What's in the box? What kind of game is this, Tom?
Third-person action platformer.
That's right. Well, I put a little bit. I mean, it's still, you're correct, but I put 2D/3D platformer because certain levels are in the 2D plane, but the characters are 3D. But right, it's still 3D.
You're right. I wrote my answer down before I got to one of those 2D levels.
There you go.
Shame on me.
Shame on you. You didn't even give the game the hour to write your stuff down.
No, it's stream of consciousness. my report.
That's fair.
What is the game loop, Chris?
Oh, okay.
Gotta get back on track.
I'm sorry. I put down get to the end of the level and collect stuff along the way.
Ooh. Yes, but also beat objectives to collect the clovers so that you can unlock other areas and objectives to get more clovers.
It's all about them clovers.
That's right.
It's all about that collecting life in this game. But what did you like about this game?
From the beginning, I enjoyed the cute animated intro cinematic and how they did it. It was like little drawn character peoples, and it was cute and fun. And it had a very like Skylanders vibe to it for me.
Yeah.
I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. The graphics aged well. Like this is a 2017 game.
Yeah.
It looks like it was made yesterday.
Yeah.
Good job with your art style. Playful Studios Corp.
Yeah. Studios Corp. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. The cartoony look, although for some reason on the PC, it started me off on like very low resolution and stuff like that. Settings. So it looked horrible. I was like, dang, this game looked like aged very poorly. But then like when I hit the escape button and then like look through the menus, I was able to crank up the setting. It looked much better. So I was about to put that as a negative when I first saw that. I was like, ooh, this game did not age well. But no, it got better. And I agree with you. I like the art style. I thought the controls felt good. They were fairly like, for a platformer, especially. That's pretty important. I like the digging mechanic.
Yeah.
It's fun to be able to just, avoid people it's not, you can't use it everywhere. You have to be in a grassy or dirt patch area, and then you can use it. What about you? What else did you like about this game?
I did like that it like kind of embraced the fox powers, that it was like, you like bounce a lot and you swing your tail around and you burrow, and they had like little foxholes, and it's like we're doing a fox thing, the game the creator said, and then they stuck to it. So kudos on that. There was a lot to collect and unlock as you were playing, which if you're a completionist kind of person, I imagine you could get quite a lot of mileage out of this game if that's the kind of thing that you like. I also do like the mix of the 2D and 3D levels, and also puzzle levels. Like there were sliding puzzle levels.
Yep.
So there was this game, unlike Ember to me, had variety to it. I thought in the mission selection, like when I would play a level, I was like, "Oh, this is different from the level that I played last time."
I agree with you. When we were playing Ember, I felt like it had a decent variety of the levels, and then when I started playing this game, I was like, oh, this actually has like a lot of variety. Because yeah, to your point, you're sometimes in a 3D space, sometimes in 2D space, and sometimes there's puzzles, and then sometimes I don't know if you got this far, but there's like the kind of like the Crash Bandicoot like chase missions where you're just like endless runner. I think that's what.
Yep.
Yeah, they had that kind of style. And then I didn't get to a boss fight. Did you get to a boss fight?
No.
Yeah, didn't get there, but it was close. It was close. That was. I mean, I agree with you though. The variety was nice. Nice,
It's the
nice.
spice of life.
Exactly. Anything else you want to bring up about the stuff that you liked about the game?
I liked that I got into the game pretty quickly. Like
Mhm.
the intro cinematic was a little long, but
Right.
like not too long. Like, and it was like all exposition, and it was done in a cool way, so that I didn't mind it so much. But
Mhm.
once it like landed you in the game, like it had all these little signposts that were like,
Yeah.
"This is how you jump, and this is how you dig, and this is and kind of
Yeah.
like explained the game to you like super quick,
Yeah.
which I appreciated. So
Yeah. Yeah. In its own cute little way,
yeah.
for sure. Gotta talk about what we didn't like also, even though it was cute.
Man, can we just stay on the stuff we liked? I mean, I'm out of bullet points, but
We only played an hour of it, but yeah.
that's true. Why don't you start? Because I actually have a pretty long list.
Even though I like the controls, the camera sometimes I felt like I was battling with.
Okay.
Like you were allowed to adjust the camera like obviously the 2D one you couldn't do, but like when you were in the 3D world and like I was trying to um, judge my jump to particular platform and stuff like that, it's only so limited in terms of how much I can rotate the camera and stuff like that. I think overall it did a pretty good job, but there were certain times where I was like, okay, this is kind of annoying. Um, I will also say I don't know if it's a negative or a plus. Um, you can like beat up a lot of the cute little characters in the game outside of like the enemies. So like I was whacking around like the like cute little like mice and frogs and whatever. It was just beating the hell out of them and like knocking them off the platform. But I was like, dang, this fox he's a savage, you know. I mean, I was controlling him to do those savage things, but you get the point.
You're a
What would
bully.
you got? What you got over there?
So you mentioned a couple of times that you like the controls. I wasn't in love with them. To me, they felt kind of floaty.
Hmm.
I think, and I was mulling it over in my brain, trying to kind of figure out what it is that I didn't really like about it. I don't know if you remember Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
how like the character, it's just not how Mario jumps in all the other games. I mean, for reasons, right? Because it's Doki
Yeah.
Doki Panic. But anyway,
Right.
this has that same kind of problem where it's like I like hit a platform and then like slide off of it.
Mm.
Um, and it caused me to run into a bunch of spikes. It caused me to take a lot of damage,
Mm.
but there wasn't a lot of ways to heal myself. Like
That's
every
true.
once in a while, there's a heart here or there, but like there are a lot of ways to take damage.
Yeah.
And unlike a Mario Brothers game where it's like, okay, well, you just got to find a mushroom or find a power up or something like that, and that'll puts the health back in.
Yeah.
This is not a game where you get health back.
It's funny though because as stingy as they were with health, like you can get like a bajillion coins though.
Oh yeah.
Like, you literally can go and get farm coins for eternity in that game.
Yes, and the coins turn into lives. So I guess
Yeah.
that what they're doing is like, we'll give you lots of lives, but good luck.
Yeah, it's true. Um, I will say also like that first level was fairly easy. It was pretty easy. And then the first 2D platforming level was pretty challenging. Like it was almost like they flipped a switch. Like, okay, you did your we gave you a nice level. Now it's time to really give it to you. And I was like, oh wow. Like it was definitely challenging. It was cool though, because I think like the whole with the foxholes and stuff like that being going in and out of the background and foreground, that was cool.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, I thought it got difficult fairly quick, but it was still fun though. I'm not gonna say that wasn't fun. Definitely a challenge. But I also want to say that the fact that they had voice acting in the cinematic,
Hmm.
and then throughout the game it did the Charlie Brown or Banjo Kazooie like wah 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 stuff. I was like, oh, why couldn't you just get them to do that for the rest of the game? I don't get it. You know, that was messed up.
That is weird. It's I didn't actually notice that, but you're 100% right. You know what? Lucky talks to you in voice, or at least does on the Xbox.
Oh,
Maybe that's what the 200 megs are for.
what?
Uh, he's like, let's go, and like, yeah, like just little like
Oh. I think he does
nothing.
that. Yeah, yeah, he does do that. You're right. You're right. He does do "Let's Go," but like in the Mario sense, right? Like
Yeah,
Mario's
yeah,
game,
yeah.
he just does that stuff. But that's about it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like when you're like the little chat bubbles are all,
right.
yeah.
They
You're
could
saying
have.
that
They
that
could have.
should be fully voiced. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
I mean, if you're gonna do that in the cinematic, okay, maybe not. I don't know. I just felt like they had a voice actor to do Lucky's
Right. They
sister.
hired a voice actor to do voice lines,
Yeah.
but they
Just do
but
them
they didn't
all.
hire voice actors for the cat people and for the little
Yeah.
robot men, and it's like
Right.
it's one thing to
Well,
hire
no, they
two
did.
people.
They did hire them to do something, and it was just like whoa, 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 whatever it was. I was like, okay, thank you.
Maybe that's just one of the programmers.
Yeah, there you go. I also want to say, I felt like when you were talking about the whole completionist thing, there was just like sometimes you're just inundated with so many collectibles around you.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
felt like you weren't going anywhere. You were just I was just like, I need to collect every coin. I need to get everything in front of me. I need to get this to like I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I didn't feel like I was progressing anywhere because I was just collecting everything around me. And it was like, especially when we're only playing an hour. But like maybe it's a testament to the game itself too, like that all these shiny objects were right there and allowed like made me want to go and collect them. I'm not usually someone that is going around and collecting stuff. I just want to like beeline it to the next objective usually. But I don't know about you, but
No, I'm definitely more of a hordes person. Like I definitely go around and collect all the things.
yeah. Most here you mentioned something about a tough sequence.
Oh yeah, so like there was a part at the end of my hour at
Mm.
like minute 55 or something like that. Like I got through this whole sequence and it brought me back to the overworld. It was like a challenging, like almost maybe it was kind of a boss level. Like you were being chased
Mm.
by like this fire guy. It was like
Ah,
a
yeah.
big fire. So then like I got through all of that. I got back to what I thought was the overworld. Then I died over there, and then I had to go, like it put me back before doing
Oh,
the
really?
yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Like I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm playing an hour. Like I'm not doing that again.
Right.
And so like I was frustrated with that, and I was a little frustrated with the load times. Like some of that's on me because I was like doing the sliding puzzles one after another, and so
Okay.
like it kept doing loading sequences as
Yep.
opposed to like when you're playing one of the bigger, longer levels, it's like
It's not
it
so
does
bad.
the one load, then you're in the level, and it doesn't really load until you're out.
Yeah.
This it just kept loading. I was like,
I enjoyed those sliding puzzles.
I did too. I beat all of them, or at
Yeah,
least
me
all of
too.
them in that circle. So
Well, I thought that once you beat them, you would get like a bigger prize, but it did not happen.
no, just clovers. Got to get them clovers.
Got to get the clovers and coins in this game. Did you want to bring up anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I think the game was very reminiscent of the early days of 3D platformers. It reminded me a lot of, Mario 64, Conquer, the Banjo-Kazooie like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Like it has that kind of feel to it. And though it's Spyro, like
Yeah.
and those games are all fun games. So
Yeah.
it's good when a game reminds you of those games. It means it's
Yeah.
doing something right.
Yeah. Actually, JB from Welcome to Game Corp was watching the stream that I was playing, and he did mention that this game reminded him very much of Spyro. I've never played Spyro, but it'll be coming to Game Pass soon because of the Activision stuff. But this was definitely fun. Like, I mean, I like to me, obviously I played Mario 64 and all that stuff. So this was, yeah, like that's definitely what this game reminded me of, and that's a good thing to remind yourself of that, like you had mentioned, and not to the crappy platformers that we might have played in the past, which don't even remember at this point because they were that bad. But so good.
Purge them from your mind.
Yes. I will say also this is an Xbox Play Anywhere game, and I think this might have been actually one of the first ones to be on.
Makes sense
So
as a Microsoft
yeah,
exclusive.
yeah. So that was pretty cool to see, and according to How Long to Beat, this game takes about 9 hours to complete. But not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not too bad at all for a platformer. I'm cool with that. But now it's our decision time. Are we keeping this game? Are we getting rid of it? Are we digging a hole for this?
We're digging a hole for Super Lucky and burying him there.
Bury him or whacking him away like he did.
So I've got to say that my hour with this game went by super quick. I had a lot of fun with the puzzles and with the gameplay loop, just to get the clovers, and then like seeing those, just like collecting shines in Mario 64, right?
Yeah.
Collecting stars. So it made me really curious about the original Lucky's Tale, which is a VR title.
Oh.
So, and I think that intro cinematic, right, with all that exposition, I'm pretty sure the sister's telling you the story of the first game. Pretty sure. And I want to know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my hands on that and play that, because I have a feeling that that'll be even shorter than 9 hours.
Yeah. If it's a VR game, absolutely.
Right. And then if I enjoy that experience, then I will come back here and play Super Lucky's Tale.
But I mean, you're basing, like, did you enjoyed your time with this game though?
Yeah.
So you would, if that game is crappy, that means you would never come back to this game?
Yeah, probably not. Like just being real, being like there's a lot. We play a lot of games, Chris.
No,
like
I get it. I get it. I 100% get it. But I mean, like,
I'm wondering if am I getting all fully on board with in the lore of this world is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
am I diving into this foxhole and staying there? And I think the question is, right? If I start up that VR game and I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm coming back to this. By the time I get back to Super Lucky's Tale, we'll have played 3 other games, and then we may have played something I like better.
That's fair. That's fair. I will say, it's a short game. It was cute, and I actually I left the game on to go back to it. So,
Ooh.
so there's your answer. I am going to keep this game. I'm going to try to beat it. And
in fairness, Chris, if I had not suffered that major setback at the very end of my hour, maybe
right.
I would have felt a little less salty.
Okay, that's fair. So now the truth comes out, basically.
Well, it's a combination of things, right? I hate that we get stuck playing the second games in series every goddamn time. Drives me crazy. Like I need to play things in order. Like
I agree.
It doesn't work for me to place at the middle of something.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't realize. I thought this was the first game. I didn't realize the VR game came before this, because there's a third game. There's
What?
a new Super Lucky's Tale.
But is new Super Lucky's Tale just this game with some extra stuff on it? Or is it its own game?
I think it's its own game. I don't know. Now you question everything.
I encourage you all to question everything.
This one says Playful. No, it looks like a different game.
Okay, cool. I mean, this
Maybe
game
not.
is old enough that they could have made a sequel by now.
Maybe not. I don't know. Well, I mean, I could be wrong. But those are our thoughts on this game. Let us know what you think about this game. Follow us and say hello on Twitter at TC1H1D, or shoot us an email at TC1H1D@outlook.com. Check out our streams on Twitch at twitch.tv/1H1D. We play our games for an hour. If you can catch us there, we'll be playing and sometimes chatting.
Chris will chat. I won't chat.
And if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, send us a comment down below. Like it. Subscribe if you'd like. No big deal. But we if you do comment, we promise to read and respond. That's the promise that I will give. And as always, 1H1D is part of the QTB network. And if you like gaming podcasts, be sure to check out Quit the Build, a weekly gaming news podcast. And they've, especially with all the gaming news going on right now, they've got a lot of stuff to talk about. And, and they're pretty funny guys. So to see the whole lineup, check out quitthebuild.com/network.
Chris.
All right. Yeah.
We're going to do something different next week, aren't we?
We are going to do something different, because next episode, we're not spinning the surprising button. In fact, someone has made a suggestion for us.
It wasn't you or me, right?
It was not you or I.
We didn't pick it.
No, we did not pick it. So we, friend of the show, Gore the Movie God, decided to tell us to play a game that I'm actually really excited to try out. The game is called Telling Lies. I think it just recently came out to Game Pass.
Who needs to play a game about it? You do that all the time.
Yeah, no. But it's like, this looks like a full motion video
Night Trap
game, like Night Trap or Under a Killing Moon, Phantasmagoria, all those cool. I think Wing Commander is kind of full motion. Well, I mean, the playing was actually, anyway. That's besides the point. But yeah, this looks exciting. It's like a thriller game, and we'll be playing that next. So
it's going to be different from this. That's for sure.
That's for sure. It will be. From kiddie to some adult themes here. That's how we do it here. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.
Thank you, everybody.